जम्मू कश्मीर के 2 दिवसीय दौरे पर आए सेना प्रमुख जनरल एमएम नरवणे ने आज दिल्ली वापस लौटने से पहले पत्रकारों से बात करते हुए कहा कि पाकिस्तान और भारत के बीच दशकों से अविश्वास का माहौल बना हुआ है और ये स्थिति रातों रात नहीं बदल सकती। उन्होंने कहा कि अगर पाकिस्तान संघर्ष विराम का पालन करना जारी रखता है और भारत में आतंकवादियों को धकेलना बंद करता है तो जम्मू कश्मीर में सक्रिय आतंकी संगठनों की सहायता पहुंचाना भी बंद करता है तो ये कदम धीरे धीरे विश्वास को और बढ़ाएंगे।
Well, as you know, we had entered into this understanding with Pakistan in the end of February to observe a ceasefire along the line of control. This ceasefire as of now is holding, and the responsibility, I would say the onus of making sure that the ceasefire holds is squarely on Pakistan. We are willing to observe the ceasefire as long as they do so. But while the ceasefire is on, the other activities that they are indulging in, that is the terror infrastructure which is there on the other side of the LC, the terrorist camps, the terrorists, that continues. And therefore there can be no slackening as far as we are concerned in our levels of preparedness or alertness. As far as the other question you asked regarding trust, trust is a very difficult thing to come by, and it takes a very long time to develop. And there have been decades of mistrust between Pakistan and India, and obviously the situation on that score cannot change overnight. However, if the ceasefire continues, if they continue to observe the ceasefire in letter and spirit, if they stop and desist from trying to push terrorists across and foment trouble in India, then all these small steps will definitely go incrementally to build up that level of trust between the two countries. So as I said, the onus is entirely on Pakistan to build up on whatever we have achieved so far.
Hi, sir, Naveed, I'm from Indian Express.
Yeah.
Do you see the possibility of troop reduction in the valley in the near future, and what's your reading of the situation currently?
As I mentioned just a short while ago, that although the ceasefire is in place, we cannot in any way reduce our levels of alertness and preparedness. We have a counter-infiltration grid to prevent any movement from across the line of control, and we also have a counter-terrorism grid in the hinterland. All these deployments are dynamic and they depend on the situation and the threat perception. So from time to time we do keep reviewing these deployments, and if we feel that the situation permits, then definitely we do take recourse to pulling out some troops from active deployment to the rear areas so that they also get time for rest and relief, as also for training, but they will not be pulled out altogether. You see, the question of peace in Jammu and Kashmir, or for that matter in the whole of India, is a whole of government approach. It involves the political sphere, it involves the local government and administration, it involves the security forces, of which the army also forms part of. So it is not as if it's just the army doing it, it is the whole nation which is together and which has to work together to bring about peace and tranquility. In this overall gamut, the role of the army is to bring down the levels of violence to an extent where the civil administration and the local security forces can then play the role that they have to play in the development of the region and of course of J&K. So that is where the army's role lies, that to work in sync with the local administration and all the other forces who are here. The ultimate aim, of course, being to bring down the levels of violence so that peace and development can take place. It's a very good question that you have asked. We have been doing these Sadbhavna projects for many years now, in fact more than 2 decades. Every idea which is there, and Sadbhavna is one such idea, had its relevance in a point of time. And 20 years ago, when the situation was bad, when the local administration could not reach out to far-flung areas to carry out developmental activities, at that point of time, the Sadbhavna projects which were undertaken by the army and the other security forces too, helped a long way to ameliorate the sufferings and the needs of the local population. Our schools, for example, the Army Goodwill schools, there were no schools in far-flung areas. So obviously the local youth, the children were suffering from lack of education. And that is where we've stepped in to fill that breach. But as the situation has improved and as the administration is now being able to reach out into these areas where we were, we will now also change our strategy and recalibrate our Sadbhavna activities in sync with the local administration, so that we do not do duplicate effort and we carry out those activities which are synergized and which will go in a better way and a more efficient way to bring relief and succor to those who need it. Yes, well, COVID is another kind of a war, and it is another kind of a war that the entire country is fighting, and I don't think there is any single family which has not been affected by COVID. And therefore it is our responsibility as the armed forces of the nation in this hour of need to do whatever we can for the help of our citizens. After all, if we are there for y'all, for the people of the country. And therefore we have left no stone unturned, we have spared no resources to help out in this hour of need. We have established various hospitals in not only the metros but in other areas also. We have helped the local administration in setting up additional beds, in repairing their oxygen plants, in providing oxygen cylinders, to the extent that we have even pulled out our medical staff, our doctors from less affected areas and deployed them in the more high pressure stations and areas where there were more COVID cases. But I am happy to say that overall in the country, the number of COVID cases has now seen a downturn, and I think we are well on the way to beating the second wave that has taken place. And as a result of the capacities that we have built up over the last month and a half, I think we are much better prepared to tackle any third wave that may or may not occur. Well, I have been briefed by all the commanders on ground on the situation, both on the line of control as well as the hinterland, and I am glad to say that all the parameters that we judge normalcy by have seen great improvement. There have been very few terrorist initiated incidents. There have been hardly any cases of stone pelting, hardly any cases or nil cases of any IEDs in the recent past. So all these are indicators of a return to a sense of normalcy, and these are all indicators that the Awam also wants the same. And that is, I think, a very good thing that is happening. And in this context of a return to normalcy, we are from our side prepared, and we have taken all the necessary steps for the smooth conduct of the Amarnath Yatra. Of course, decision to conduct the yatra or not lies with the civil administration, but we are ready from our side. I think I just made a slight mention of it in the previous answer. I think after such a long time, we have reached a situation where peace and tranquility prevails, where people are able and in a position to pursue their dreams and their aspirations. So my message to not only the youth but to everyone would be that it is only if we have peace and tranquility can there be development, and only if there is development will we be able to all prosper together. And therefore we should shun this path of violence. It does not get you anywhere. You just have to see outside how the world has moved on, how India has moved on, and therefore embrace the future. And the world over, the future lies in shunning violence. And if we do that, it will only hasten the process of ushering a new era of development and prosperity in the state.
जीके अपडेट रहे हमारे साथ। अगर आप ये वीडियो YouTube पर देख रहे हैं तो हमारे YouTube चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन को क्लिक करें। अगर आप ये वीडियो Facebook पर देख रहे हैं तो हमारा Facebook पेज लाइक जरूर करें। फॉर एडवर्टाइजमेंट प्लीज कॉन्टैक्ट 7051091811।